to Super Radish and a pickups video. I haven't done one for like 6 months, I think. So there's a lot in this video. It's like a mega pickups video. Mainly because between now and Christmas, I've just been selling stuff, mostly Pokemon cards, made a fortune. Didn't intend to, just wanted to get rid of them because it's so hard to even get new product with Pokemon because scalpers and bell ends taking all the cards anyway, so I thought, fuck it, time to get out. And yeah, I've kept battle decks for me and the kids to play because that's what we enjoy, is playing the game. But anyway, so pickups, there's loads of stuff from retro to modern, I suppose you call it, and I'll start off with the retro stuff and then build up to the newer stuff and maybe some random crap at the end. Yeah, really bright today. I'm doing it in the daytime. I never do videos in the daytime, but I am today. And yeah, just been off YouTube for a while. Not watching, not sort of making content, just kind of playing games, I suppose. Getting back into gaming, which has been really good. And I've sort of played more games in the last few months than I have for years, which has been great. But I fancy, sometimes you just get that itch to go back and make some videos, so see where it goes. Anyway, mega pickups, loads of different formats. I'm going to start off with the new love of my life, Super Famicom. Got so much stuff laying around here. And first up, we have got Donkey Kong. Well, it's called Super Donkey Kong apparently in Japan. Obviously it's Donkey Kong Country, I think, is it? In the UK, America, wherever. Lush green box, love it. It is, I don't know if this is complete. This was dirt cheap. Yeah, it's got a manual as well. I won't take it out because I can't be bothered, and I'll probably ruin it. So yeah, complete Donkey Kong. I think it was a tenner. Absolute bargain. That's what I'm looking for, is just cheap Super Famicom box games. And then we've got what I think is Puyo Puyo, is that how you say it? And it's puzzle game. Cool little box. Again, it was very cheap and I just couldn't say no. And again, I don't know, should we check if this is complete? Haha, another complete one. So yeah, awesome. Absolutely loving my slowly, and I'm trying to do it slowly to avoid going mental, because I'm not going to play these. I can play them on, on the virtual console or whatever. It's more for just, they look so nice, and one day I will get a Super Famicom, box Super Famicom, that is the dream. I've got Super Dunk Star. This box is in superb condition, I must say. I'm guessing it's a basketball game, being there's a basketball player on the cover, and made by Sammy. And also another complete Super Famicom. I think this was a bid on eBay, and managed to get it for like £5, I think. And this is probably the most expensive of the four. Although it wasn't that expensive, I think it was about 15 quid, and that was a Super Bomberman 2. Loved Super Bomberman. I had that on the Super Nintendo when I was a young'un, and I loved it. This is not complete though, this is just cartridge and box. Or is it? It is just cartridge and box. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, we can't have it all. So yeah, Super Bomberman 2. So those are my 4 Super Famicom games. I've got a couple on order, I think. It's just, I try and pick up about an average of 1 a month and not spend over 20 quid if I can help it. And I haven't really, apart from some of the big first party ones that I really wanted. Next up, I had my 40th December at some point, and my dad asked me what I wanted, and I said, I don't know, get me what you want kind of thing. And he said, no, tell me what you after, what would sort of make your day kind of thing. And I said, randomly, I said, love a Japanese Sega Saturn. I miss my pal when it blew up, and I just, in a kind of impulsive kind of stupidity, I just sold everything. But I thought, actually, if I'm going to do it again, it would be less depressing if I just go Japanese, because the games are cheaper. Most of the games I want to play, I can't read. Don't need to read Japanese. So yeah, so I've got some Sega Saturn, all Japanese stuff. There's a lot of this stuff. This has been collected over the last 6 months, and pretty much everything you've seen here has been a gift or paid for by my eBay sales. It's gone so bad I've been flagged as a possible business now. That's how much stuff I've sold. into 4 figures. But it's nice, I like selling stuff, I like recycling it into my collection, because I'm just, I don't know, I'm pretty bad, because I just buy and sell, and my taste seems to change too often. There are certain things that I always love, like RPGs, like first party Nintendo, yeah, stuff like that. I'm always happy. Like at the moment, I've got an obsession with wanting to collect arcade racers, because I'm playing them a lot with my son, and I just want to go back to some of the ones that I used to play. So that's possibly something for the future. You may see a lot of arcade racers coming through on these videos. I'm going to try and do them maybe every 3 months. I can't do them every month. I'm just so busy, as John Bundy will attest to. We've been trying to do a podcast that very few people watch, but there we are. I'll put a link in just in case you want to listen to it. Just two old dudes talking games, I suppose. And yeah, just time is hard, but the little time I have, I've been gaming, but maybe it's time to like do a little bit of YouTube, not as much as I have done, and avoid anything that's too intensive like Kerbal. Anyway, Sega Saturn. I'll do the concept first, because I'm sure you all know what a Sega Saturn looks like. I'll just show you the variation I've got. So I've gone for the grey one. I wanted the grey one, not the white one, and it's just that looks like a console, doesn't it? It's like this, the N64. I just love how they look. That just on my shelf on its own is enough to make me happy, bring a smile to the face. And I need to get some bits to get this working. I need a step down converter, or maybe I'll look at a PSU as well. So we've got, yeah, Sega Saturn. It came with all the cables and stuff, but it also came with 2 control pads, and it's been 5 months and I've still not tested it, so it's in my to-do list to get everything. It was a bundle, came from Japan. It was actually a really good deal. I think it was about 140 quid for everything, and it came with quite a number of games. So I'll run through these fairly quickly. Some of them I don't even know what the hell they are. We've got King the Spirits. Now that is a racing game by Atlas, weirdly. How cool is that? Yeah, don't know. I want to give that a go. And then we've got Mobile Suit Gundam. Now this looks like a strategy game. It looks pretty cool, but I won't be able to play that. So I might see if I can get some form of, ROM for it or something and play it on the computer. But that's cool. Yeah, Gundam. And we have got Fighting Vipers. Awesome beat 'em up game. I had this on the PAL version, and I did give it a whirl, and I quite enjoyed it. It's quite fun. Biggest issue for me is getting a CRT, but in my house I just haven't got the room at the moment for CRT. But that is, that's definitely on my most wanted list, and one day I'll get it. Next up is Pebble Beach Golf Links. I quite like old golf games. It's got some what looks like an old American dude there. He's called Craig Stadler. No idea who he is, but yeah, he's loving life, and I bet you he's a Republican, guaranteed. And we've got Turfwind 96, horse racing game. Japanese love their horse racing, don't they? Or is it the gambling aspect? I don't know, but yeah, probably never played that. We've got Grand Chaser. What looks like some sort of futuristic, maybe racing game. Don't know. I'll have to look into that. Quite interesting. And then we have got Kiwami S, and there's loads of little Japanese businessmen there. What are they up to? I don't know. Are they like? It looks like mahjong, whatever you call it. I don't know. Do you just play those dudes? Are they like world or Japanese champion mahjong players or something? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not my bag, but cool to have anyway. Then this one's a strange one. This is Sakura Wars Steam Radio Show. I did look into this because, yeah, it just looks so weird, and it's like a double disc, and it is. I think it's basically like some sort of interactive CD. It's got 2 discs, and it's basically like videos or something from a TV show or something like that, or a game or anime or something. But it's cool. I like that, because you'll see later why. And then the last 2 games are. Oh, this is one of the few ones that doesn't have the English. It's Pachinko, I think. Sunsoft, Pinball, Pachinko. I don't know if it's Pachinko, Daichi. I don't know, some sort of one of those games. Don't know. It looks quite cool and colourful, and maybe I should give that one a go. And the last one with that bundle was Decathlete, which is Athlete Kings, isn't it? In what country I'm in? UK. So tired. Yeah, so cool. I love this. This is cool. This is a great multiplayer game as well. Looking forward to that. So that was the bundle, and obviously since then, because I've got problems and I can't stop buying shit, we've got a stack of games. Yeah, I went a bit crazy, as I do. First up, Virtua Fighter 2. I was going to say 5. You won't get that on the Saturn. Virtua Fighter 2, absolute classic. I loved this when I was a youngster, and to have it, and my son's not quite old enough, I think, but in a couple of years, I think we'll be going through all of these games and enjoying them. And I saw Mr. Goldtooth had this the other day, and I bought this, a couple of months ago, and it is Vampire Hunters as well. Good old-fashioned 2D fighting game, Darkstalkers. So yeah, cool. Looking forward to playing that as well. Definitely getting the urge to play more fighting game, beat 'em ups as well, and stuff like that, which I haven't had for years, but it's quite nice. And then we've got Shmup, Darius. Which one's this? Gaiden, Darius Gaiden. Cool. I'm happy with that. That was quite cheap. And we've got layer sections. It was recommended to me, but I can't remember who. But yeah, another Shmup. Again, one of the cheaper ones. Some of them are really expensive now, even the Japanese ones, because they're obviously well sought after. One of my favourite games of all time, Sega Rally. I really think this is underrated classic. Well, it's not underrated, is it? What am I on about? This is one. Yeah, this is just amazing, and I just wish they made games like this still. Daytona USA, another absolute legend of a game. Love this as well. I think I just about Sega Rally just about beats it for me, but this is still awesome. We've got Street Fighter 02, fighting game again, awesome. Very happy with that, and yeah, just got lucky with the bid on that one. I don't think it's awfully expensive anyway. Another shmup. What's this one called? Oh yeah, it's Twinbee. Twinbee, cool, colourful shoot 'em up by Konami. Yeah. Got two more Sega Saturn. I've just tried to go through them quickly because I got so much shit to get through. These are the two. I suppose these are probably potentially the two jewels of my Sega Saturn collection at the moment. We've got Dodonpachi or Dodonpachi Atlas. Yeah, absolute classic. This can be up to 100 quid, I think, but I didn't pay anywhere near that. Fortunately, I just got lucky again, and timing is sometimes everything. And yeah, complete, and I think it's complete. I hope so. I'm just going to check now. I'm sure I have checked it, because this was still one of the more expensive games I bought over the last few months. Yeah, it's all there. Wonderful. And last but not least, we've got Sonic Wings, and this is a cool dual or double CD pack. Again, another shoot 'em up. And although it's a bit, I think it's got a bit of sun damage somewhere on there, it is all here. So we've got the manual, and we've got this little cool, funky little mini disc thing. I'm guessing that is a music CD or it's audio CD with a soundtrack, I presume. So that's cool. That is Sega Saturn. Where do I go next? Do I go Sony or Nintendo? Oh, I don't know. I've got more Switch stuff. Tell you what, let's go Sony. Let's get PS4 out of the way. PS4. I bought a PS4 Pro last summer. That's gone. I sold that, and you'll see why shortly. And first up, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So we've gone from retro to fairly modern. Well, this is very modern. This came out last year, I believe. And yeah, I absolutely love Like a Dragon. It was, I've not finished it, I'm quite far through. I need to finish it, I need to go back to it. But this is absolutely amazing. Well, the first one is, and I hope this one's just as good. From what I read, it is just as good. Next up, funny enough, Sakura Wars. And I had this before and I rebought it because it's cheap and it looks like a fun RPG, and it goes with my Sega Saturn game. And yeah, dirt cheap, comes with stickers and stuff, but I will play that. I'm trying to stick to stuff. If it's not something I'm going to emulate, it has to be something I want to play, and that's almost my rule. And then we've got Atelier Virus. I love Atelier games anyway. We've got the Yumiya one coming out any day, and this one I saw for cheap, so I thought I'll get it again. I've had it before. Idiot, I sold it. I'm slowly learning what not to do and what to do and what to sell. And last but not least, for PS4, we've got Monster Hunter Iceborne. I love Monster Hunter. Rise really changed things for me. It made me very much a fan of the series, and I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds quite heavily in the last few weeks, and yeah, completed it, and it's very good. But you complete Monster Hunter, it's not really completed. You need to do, I've done the story, and I've got a lot more to do, and I've got a lot of hats to make out of dragons and stuff. And so that's the PS4, and that's the Iceborne is the one with the Monster Hunter World with the expansion, and the Monster Hunter expansions are quite hefty. It's almost like doubling the game, but much harder. And I suppose I better go to this. And I sold my PS4. I sold so many Pokemon cards. I said to Mrs Radish, I think I need I want a PS5, and I did. And she said, yeah, don't care, as long as you pay from it from all your crap, you can do whatever you want. And I'm hoping my son will want to get involved with this. I've got just a Slim. Even though the Pro was out, I think, when I bought this, I don't need a Pro. I just wanted to play a few games, and yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't even know how much I paid for it. I didn't look at that. I just used my eBay funds for that, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It's a good console, isn't it? It's just smooth, and it's massive. Even the Slim's huge. What a big console that is. Yeah, loving it, and I think I'm going to collect for PS5. But again, more of a try not to just buy shit just because it's cheap, or buy shit or get FOMO and go, yeah, just stuff I really want to play. And some of these games are the reason I basically pulled the trigger, and there are one or two on sort of not out yet that I'm waiting for. I'm first up, and I am actually currently playing this, and that is Metaphor Refantasio. Really good Atlas RPG. It's quite fucking hard. I don't know if it's just me and I'm just bad at games, but fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, I've dropped it down to easy because it's fucking hard and I'm struggling. And maybe it's just because I'm too lazy to grind, but it's time limited. So Monster Hunter Wilds. I've got the lenticular cover. Didn't even know I ordered that, but yeah, it's lenticular. I don't even know if you can see that through the camera, but yeah, loving it. Absolute 10 out of 10 for me. Is it better than Rise? I'm not so sure yet, because Sunbreak was really good. And then Final Fantasy 16. This looks really good, and I want to get Remake and Rebirth because I've not played them. So yeah, Final Fantasy 16. Valkyria Elysium. I think this is an RPG. This was cheap. Fell for the trap. It looked cheap. Let's buy it because it's got a nice cover, and I know nothing about it. It's Square Enix, so hopefully it's not an absolute pile of shite. Atlas Fallen. I think this is. Heard it was crap, but they've updated it. It's not as bad. I think it's a bit like a Souls-like, maybe. I don't know. Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was like, cost me basically, it cost me money, but I can't remember. I just remember thinking, I don't know, just leave it in the collection. Sackboy, Big Adventure, for me and the kids. This looks cool as, I loved Little Big Planet, so I wanted to grab this, and again, just got it second hand, and it's like brand new, which is lovely. Of course, Demon Souls. Love my Souls. I'm not very good at them, and I've only finished one, I think. Have I finished one? I think I finished Dark Souls, but none of the others. But yeah, maybe I start with this and work my way up. But yeah, again, managed to get that second hand for a decent price. The other second hand one, Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart. This is cool. Me and the kids have played this a few Sunday mornings, and because it's just shooting and fun, and really one of the best looking games on the thing, to be fair to it. And one of the games, apart from Metaphor and Monster Hunter Wilds, one of the reasons I wanted a PS5 was for Dragon's Dogma 2, because I loved Dragon's Dogma 1, and I've been waiting to play it. And you know, this, I've dabbled with it. I just want to finish Metaphor before I get really into this. It's gonna, if I start too many, I'm just gonna get fucking lost, and I'm easily lost. I'm almost fucking permanently lost. So best to just wait. Metaphor, I'm probably about 40 hours in, and I reckon there's probably another 20-30 hours left in it. So I'm about halfway-ish on Metaphor, and that'll be the next main game. Because yeah, I did have a sidestep with Monster Hunter Wilds. And last PS5 game is Devil May Cry. I went through the back because it's got my address on it somehow. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. I've never played 5. I loved 1, 3. I think I've loved them all, actually. I like Capcom games. I fucking love Capcom. They're awesome. Yeah, almost every Capcom game I like. Even if it's not for me, I just seem to enjoy it. There must be something about the way they make their games. I don't know, maybe I'm just a fan of the series they do, I suppose. I don't know. I've made good time there. I don't know how long this has been going. My watch is wrong anyway, so fuck knows. But we've got Switch games. First up, Japanese, Mushihimashima. I think that's how you say it, something like that. Super Deluxe. Now this is available just if you want this as a cave shooter. They've released this in English now, like a re-release, so you can get it fairly cheap. Yeah, so a really nice set though. It's going to look wonderful in the fucking collection. Next up, just lots of Switch games. It's fucking too many really. I need to stop. I haven't counted how many I've got. I've sold a few that I know I'll never play. No, but I'm not collecting for the sake. I do, but trying not to. For my son, this is definitely my son's game. Because I got it for the Wii U anyway, and it's Team Sonic Racing. Well, I've got that one on the Wii U. Similar, it looks really good. He's not that fucking fussed about it, which I was surprised because he loves Sonic. Sonic is his fucking favourite thing in the world. He prefers the 2D games, which is really weird, but he's probably like me and he's just fucking weird. And Sonic Superstars got this cheap for him because he was good at some point, and I had some Amazon vouchers and I said, if you're good, I will get you a Sonic game. And I got a miss, and again, he likes to play the level 1 over and over and over, and yeah. I got Sonic Colors on the PS5 because it's on the PlayStation Plus, and yeah, he plays the first level over and over. Obviously, he doesn't like to progress, which is fair enough. Sometimes progressing isn't all it's cracked up to be. I don't know if I showed this before, but it's Kirby's Forgotten Land. I got this for Christmas. That's how long ago it was, and this is great. I'm about halfway through this. Really good. I knew this would be good. I could just fucking tell, and that's without reading the reviews. I looked at about 10 seconds of video and I knew it was for me, and I wasn't wrong. This is the most recent pickup, and I don't know how it's ended up here, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Absolutely fucking loved this game on the Wii U. It was amazing. I don't know how they got it on the Wii U. It's just so fucking good, and yeah, I want to play it this year, but I probably won't because I've got other stuff to finish. But to have this on Wii U and Switch is great for me, and apparently there's some extra stuff in there. I'm gonna have a fucking collapse of games soon. Just for a record, I just went to look, and this is the guidebook that I had when I got the Wii U version, and it's going for 100 fucking quid. And I'll be honest with you, it's not very good. As a guidebook, it's fucking shite. I've got a mouse mat in there, I never knew that. I probably did at the time. But it's really just a load of fucking text. So if you're thinking of getting the guidebook, because it's obviously a bit of a big hit at the moment, don't fucking bother unless you can get it for like 20 quid. It's probably worth 20 quid. I checked my Amazon account when I pre-ordered it and it was $16.99. But if you're going to pay £100 for this, don't fucking bother. Spend it on fucking something fun, more fun than that. And then we've got Persona Tactica. Like tactics games. Atlas, and again, this has been cheap. This almost like they made loads of them and they needed to get rid of them. But yeah, I'll play that one day. I say that, my backlog's getting ridiculous now. I don't think even if I live till I'm fucking 90 and when I retire play games all fucking day, which I won't be allowed to do, I think I'll get through them all. And then we've got Jujutsu Kaisen. I think this is like a one-on-one fighter. And I bought it because I actually really like the anime. Like I said, I've slowly got into anime, but I'm so particular. Some of it's just too weird. I can't get on with it. But this was really good. Fucking good action in this. And thought I'd get the game because it was in half price. Again, there guys, there's still loads, I think. Oh yeah, whilst I remember, because there was 3 consoles I've bought since then. But this was actually from my wife for my 40th and Christmas. And there's no LED switch from fucking Hong Kong, but it works, it's fine, and it's the white one. And yeah, that's great because my launch switch is about to die, I think, which is actually playing that. It's so sunny, it's all glary, but never mind. Yeah, and then we've got Lollipop Chainsaw from Limited Run Games. Yeah, it is. I've dabbled with this because I played it on 360. It's good. It's good action game. So yeah, enjoying that, and I don't know if I showed that on my last video. It may have come by then. I can't honestly remember, but it's in my pile to show. Dragon Quest 3 HD. Is it 3? HD 2D remake. This looks really good. I just waited for the price to drop on this one, and it has. And they just announced 1 and 2, so I need to get 1 and 2. Do like my Dragon Quest games. Bought this because I've wanted it for ages, and but I don't know much about it other than this an RPG, and it's Alliance Alive HD, and this is I'm guessing either just the Asian version or the Japanese version, and I hope it's got English. I honestly don't know. I could be sorely disappointed with that one. It wasn't much anyway. Tales of Grace's F. I like my Tales of games. Pre-ordered that. Feel like I've got to support them, so Namco keep doing them. Particularly for Nintendo consoles. I just feel like it's more at home on Nintendo consoles, just because I played Tales of Symphonia as my first one on the Cube. And then this is actually, I bought this for my daughter, and that's Fae Farm. And I wanted it as well because it looks Animal Crossing, because that's the only game she really likes. And occasionally she'll play, you know, like a racing game with my son or something. But overall, she's not that fussed on gaming. Apparently, till recently, she's got into Minecraft out of nowhere. So she's on my computer quite a lot playing that. And it's the education version. I can see why it's good for kids though, like building shit and stuff like that. And then we've got Pocky and Rocky's Reshrined. One I've wanted for a while. Luckily waited for the price drop. Alatro Special Edition. The very cool card game. This is quite addictive. I'm saving this for my holiday. Next time I have a holiday, because that's going to be just something I can just sit there, burn my fucking face off and play that. Romancing Saga 2, this JRPG, again waiting for a price drop. Sometimes waiting pays off. Another code collection, recollection. There's a lot of recollections, remakes. But yeah, I remember this on the DS, was it? And it's quite good, so I thought I'd play it again. I suppose I'm making headway. Near the end now. Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, fucking classics. Now this put a smile on my face the minute I saw it. It took fucking ages to load it up because it's basically not. Why have a cartridge and not have the fucking game on there? Honestly, Activision, you are fucking knobs. But yeah, you have to download the whole bastard game. You can't even, you know, I don't mind updates being on there, but when you can't play the game from the cartridge, why fucking bother? And 3 and 4 coming out, and that sort of said, okay, I better get this before they sell, you know, it's not available. And because I love Tony Hawk's, and I have it just brought me back to, you know, when it came out and just how cool it was at the time. It was fucking life-changing almost, you know. Never could be able to skate myself because I'm too clumsy and no, just wouldn't be able to. I'd be fucking limbless or something and just completely brain damaged probably. But yeah, this is a way for me to skate without hurting myself. I've got Fantasian, Neo Dimension, This looks like a really old school RPG, and I think it came out on the mobile foot platform, so I'm a bit hesitant about this one, but I gave it a go. It's okay. It looks to me, so far, it looks really generic, but I could be wrong, so maybe I need to give it more time. To be fair, I should give it more time. We're nearly there. I really wanted Cult of the Lamb, and I've wanted it for absolutely ages because it's right up my street with a bit of strategy and simulation in there. And I found this really cool sort of deluxe edition. The box is absolutely gorgeous on that. Well chuffed with that. And I bought this because it was cheap. Because at heart, we all love fucking trains, don't we? We know it's nerdy, we know it's fucking sad, but we love a fucking train. And this is basically like building like train tracks and stuff like that. And it's got you can build a fucking train in this. 4-piece train set, paper craft. I'll never be able to do that. Probably have to get the kids to fucking do that. I'd probably just rip it. But yeah, it's a really nice box again, and it was really cheap. 2 more games and I'm done. And then we've got Rune Factory 3, because I've got 4 in this similar style of deluxe. I need 5 in this deluxe box. Really, really nice sets. They're not that expensive, and it's basically like Stardew Valley with a bit of fucking combat in them, so they're right up my alleyway. Last game. Wow, for me, I felt like I went through that quite quickly. Famicom, something like that. Special limited edition. Again, I really love this box. It's like they didn't give a fuck what it looked like, and they made it really sort of quite bright, colourful, and just went for it. And then it's got a CD, art book, the game, some other shit as well. Yeah, that's again, I think it's you farm monsters and use them to fight and stuff. So RPG of some kind, and yeah, I've been wanting that. I know it hasn't had majorly good reviews, but yeah, it's good, because I'll play it. And so do you know what? The one thing I've realised over the years is reviewers are fucking shit. I just feel like they review, not necessarily on what they think. Sometimes they do it based on what they think they should say. And half the stuff I read, I'm thinking, what the fuck were they on about? Just nonsense. And I just don't fucking look at them anymore. And I'm more likely to listen to friends or people I know online for advice on in the rare times, I just fucking buy stuff if I want it. If it looks good, watch a video, trailer, happy days, buy it. But yeah, that's all the games. I'm going to finish up. I've got 2 fucking controllers. I haven't finished. I mentioned before, if you've ever watched the podcast, about 10 people have ever, so it's fine. I bought a Hori fighting stick for really cheap, and it was fucking honking. It was absolutely disgusting. There it is. It doesn't smell anymore. I've cleaned it like 400 times. It smelled of death and arseholes, but it doesn't smell anymore. So there's that. Awesome. And then we've got, for my son, for his Christmas, he got a Mario Kart Hori. Fucking awesome. Steering wheel, pedals. He loves this. He does love this. You don't even need to turn the console on. Just stick it in front of him and he pretends to drive. Absolutely fantastic. I got that second hand. I was worried it would be honking like the fighting stick. Luckily wasn't from the same woman. And yeah, he's well chuffed with that, and I think it was like 20 quid. And it works quite well. I mean, you're not going to play Gran Turismo with it, but for Mario Kart and everything else is good. Last few bits I'm going to show you. I've got an obsession with an anime called Free Run, and it's one of my favourite things of all time. It's just a really chilled out, they go on like a little adventure. It's like Lord of the Rings without any fucking stress kind of thing. And it's free. I got bought the Blu-ray that's come out. I'd never normally pay 25 quid for a Blu-ray, but for this, I love it that much, because if they take it off Amazon, I'm gonna cry. So I need to buy them. They now got rid of Pokemon cards. I just bought a trial deck of the card game. And unlike, this is not like me at all, I bought some anime fucking statues. This is a new kind of yeah, I don't know what to make of these, but they're actually quite nice and they're quite cheap. But yeah, I've got Freerun herself as a statue. Yeah, I love it that much, and I don't know why, other than the fact that I find it makes me really chilled and calm. It's like having a joint without all the good stuff, just really chilled out. And then that's I can't remember her name. Why can't I remember her name? She's the fucking grumpy one. Fern, she's a right fucking twat when she wants to be. But yeah, that is it, guys. So yeah, obsession with Freerun and absolutely tons of stuff. And I would say, of all of that stuff, I've only probably 80% of it has been covered by stuff I've sold. But I'm at a stage now where I've probably sold everything that I can do without getting into stuff that I love. So I think that's it, and it's just going to be steady collecting from now on. And yeah, I'll probably try and do a pickups video every few months now, and I've got some other very sort of small video ideas. I'm just going to go really basic, I think, because I am. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Any suggestions for, in particular, Sega Saturn Japanese would be really handy, because I love collecting them. I don't know what it is, they just look so fucking good on the shelf. I love it. And when I've got the right setup, it's going to be set up with my N64 and all the other kind of older consoles, and I'm just going to play Sega Rally, and Virtua Fighter and Daytona, and love it. Yeah, recommendations on PS5, and I think I'm very close to the end of my Switch collecting, which is nice. It's a big collection now. I've got rid of I must be 250. There's enough games. There's enough for anybody. At least with the Switch, I know my kids, or my son certainly, will eventually be quite happy to go through those. Thank you very much for watching, and stay awesome. Love you, bye.